I've been keeping this building a secret forever now, but it seems all of Illinois is exploring it now. It's time for me to blow the lid. A 2.4 million square foot headquarters. Everything still inside. A billion-dollar empire in America. In a fantastic fashion, it all came crashing down. This building was the final nail in the coffin for Sears. In all my years of exploring, nothing compares to this building. It was the 1980s. Sears was at the top of the world, literally. The retail giant was looking out at the world from the top of the Sears Tower, the tallest building on Earth. But Illinois wasn't exactly the perfect state for a business. Sears wanted out, but Illinois politicians had something different in mind. After attending a ball game with the chairman of Sears, the governor of Illinois awarded Sears over $536 million in tax breaks, the largest package ever given to a company in Illinois. It was now the 90s. The small town of Hoffman Estates was chosen. Farms and cornfields were torn apart to begin construction on the Prairie Stone Business Park, with the new Sears headquarters to be the anchor. Hoffman Estates was going to be a boomtown, and Illinois was going to double its money from the deal, or so they thought. The land was cheap, and plenty of corporations had moved out to the suburbs already. More than half the size of the Pentagon, the complex was self-contained. There were coffee shops, a hair salon, drugstore, travel agencies, auditoriums, gyms, a cafeteria, film production rooms, and entire stores in the building, even surpassing most shopping malls. The outside was like a nature preserve with ponds, wetlands, and prairies. The building would house each of Sears Holdings companies, which was quite a bit to say the least. Property taxes in the business park were frozen. It was called an Economic Development Area, or EDA. By 2012, the EDA had expired, and Sears was dying due to competitors such as Amazon and even Walmart.
If Sears were to leave Illinois, their 2.7 million square foot complex would be vacant. It would likely remain vacant for years to come. Let's be clear, we need to keep these 6,000 jobs in Illinois. The only way to do that is by extending the EDA. Everybody loses if Sears leaves Illinois.
Sears was clearly desperate, but for some reason, Illinois government officials renewed the EDA under conditions that a certain amount of employees stay in the building. So Sears continued on, but the parking lots were mostly empty by then. Sears just held on to the bare minimum of employees that the state had allowed to continue the EDA. The company was slowly decaying, and in 2018, Sears filed for bankruptcy. A company called Transform Co., owned by Sears members, purchased the building in hopes to transform Sears one last time. At this point, most of the offices were abandoned after 2018. Transform Co. and a couple other corporations under it worked there up until 2020, when COVID-19 hit. Employees were sent home thinking they would one day return, but they never did. A couple small auctions were held. In that time, I had attempted to secure a deal to film the place, but suddenly, just like that, the building was sold for demolition. Little to nothing was auctioned off, and the new owner of the land rushed to get it demolished. Our world's timeline had shifted. The surge in AI and social media had given a rise to a new owner and a new empire. Data centers, powering the world of new technology. The profitability of these buildings was a no-brainer. The building was immediately taken over for demolition. I waited a couple months, filming 4 entire neighborhoods being taken over by the same thing, before I returned, hoping the doors would finally be open again. In fact, they were, and I was about to film one of the largest buildings in the entire world, with everything left behind.
Look at this big old parking garage.
We entered not knowing if security was present or not.
So this place was so huge that you could see right ahead of me they had something for salt storage up here. There's their old loading dock. There's probably plenty more of those.
There was a huge pond outside. This building was meant to be scenic for its workers.
Stay away close for the winter. There's security cameras.
All the way out there?
Yeah.
Yikes. So let's stay away from those.
But that means there's no power.
This would be a long journey. This building was towering, and it was a long walk that we were going to endure.
So I thought this one was locked. Turns out it's not.
We walked into one of the reception centers, however, not much was to be seen. We initially thought the building would be emptied, however, we were shocked to discover every single office in this building had everything left.
We're in, dude.
Let's go.
You must have been the company that like rented this out. Oh, look at that. Trans fac. This one's got a bunch.
Yeah.
What are those locks? Bike locks? Yeah.
Huh.
They're brand new bike locks.
There's like files in here and stuff.
These giant Sears signs.
Oh.
I'm not sure what they were for, but it's kind of cool. Sears.com. It's like for jewelry advertising.
Huh.
I wonder if this was like their advertising department.
Yeah, probably. The date in one of these cubicles says 2020. So that might have been when they vacated. There's a lot of trash in here. Oh, this one says 2018. Is this from Kmart? Look at that. They have Kmart bags.
Sears owned many corporations over the years, and this was just one of the rooms for one of the many corporations. We had a lot more to look through.
Look how massive this place is. We've only explored like 2 rooms, and this place is humongous.
So I guess maybe they owned Advance Auto Parts. I'm not sure. Did they, you think?
Yeah, I'm not sure if they owned Advance Auto Parts or not, but they got an entire room for it.
So there's a little stand they had here.
Oh, for the Die Hard guy.
Yeah, the TV's still there. So they probably would have had a product right here on this part, and TV showing kind of what it was going to do.
We were shocked by how many companies Sears actually worked with, and this was only the beginning of what we were about to see.
These are cool posters. These posters really show the target audience for tools.
These are just more cute.
We'd finally reached the main part of the building. However, we had to be cautious. When the building used to have power, there were cameras in this hallway that would catch anybody trying to film a video.
That's the fancy camera that caught the kids. Oh, that looks so scary.
You're not even recording. You're not even recording.
You gotta be kidding me. Should we save this for the end?
No, I think...
Dude, if we trigger a camera, we're done.
We're fine.
What if they have external power to it? Or sun power?
No.
They could.
We headed downstairs, not expecting much. Little did we know, we'd find almost all the stock had been left behind.
Binders. Boxes and boxes of binders.
The first room we entered was the mailing room.
Good luck, new owners. All this just for mail. This is a big operation they had going on here. Dude, is this all mail or what is this?
Boxes, packages of something.
Craftsman. Really? There's so much stuff in here. Whoa.
There's full boxes of craftsman tools.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
that's insane. I cannot believe that's in here.
Wow.
Like, those are unopened, dude. Some kind of lift, a garage door opener, bunch of tools.
I didn't know Craftsman made all this stuff.
I can't believe that they like left all the tools here in unopened boxes.
Wow. I can't believe this either. Doesn't make sense to me. Why you wouldn't take these?
I did not really do that.
There's all these old tools, printers.
TVs too.
Oh my gosh.
Entire boxes full of
Oh
TVs.
my goodness.
Computer monitors too. Phones, everything.
Look at this, guys.
And then those are label printers.
Whoa. This is so much stuff that could be sold. That's just rotting away here. Glad we went in this room. There's like parts for stuff.
And it just looks like some kind of like rack. Nothing super cool. You gotta be kidding me. This is goodbye Sears. This is insane, dude. Whoa. I love finding stuff like this. It's literally a time capsule. Since the day they closed, everything left behind. They got the computers in here, a bunch of files, even more computers, a little microwave, coffee cups. This guy made his own cappuccinos.
Dude, these are all laptops.
Wait, laptops?
Yeah, dude.
Where?
Right here. It's like a stack
nice
of them.
find, dude. What do you think's on there?
I don't know. They could just be backups. Look, there's even still clothes too left behind. You see that?
Yeah, that's absolutely insane.
I know it's a rule not to steal, but just imagine you took these computers home. What might be on these? I mean, this is all just here. It's gonna get wrecked along with the building. And not to mention all the laptops and everything. Truly unbelievable.
Oh my god, dude, you will not believe it.
What?
There's another untouched office.
Are you serious?
Oh, it's locked. You gotta be kidding me.
Oh my gosh.
Can't really see it, but...
There's another door. There's still uniforms left.
Oh, I can't believe they left their uniforms.
I
They
wonder.
look like very, like, maintenance workery.
Yep, that's probably exactly what this is. You can see there's even like grime and stuff on some of these. Oh my
This is
gosh.
so big.
So this is just an idea of what exactly powered this building. And there's probably plenty more rooms just like this one. This is probably only a small fraction of the... Oh my gosh, guys. Let me show you the size of this. It's huge. How much money?
Yeah, like just a section like, I don't know, like this wall.
This wall is... I mean, depending... If it's copper, it's probably 50,000 or something.
Jesus.
If it's aluminum, maybe 10,000.
It looks like it's a mix.
So these huge things on the floor, these were fuses, and if there was ever some kind of outage or something, these would probably explode and protect the rest of the building. Or maybe this is definitely a fuse, 100%, but that's still large. It's like this, over the size of my foot.
Keep this door closed, do not enter.
Guys, look at all the things in here. TVs, monitors, computers.
Look what I just found.
What is that?
I think these are cameras.
Really?
Yeah. They're like blacked out cameras so you can't see the camera.
Oh my gosh, those are huge.
Yeah, they are cameras. They got those ones and then they got these ones.
Whoa.
Oh, that thing is scary.
Yeah, it's like a giant eyeball.
Imagine this thing.
Oh, it literally looks like an eye.
It's so cool.
Jeez, all these printers. Dude, look at these
What is this
machines.
thing?
Whoa.
This looks so cool. Bro, it looks like they were making money down here.
Oh yeah. It's probably a label printer.
No.
No?
Sears was printing counterfeit money.
So this was definitely the logistics room. And by that I mean stuff that was probably being shipped out and handled. Maybe stuff that was broken. But this is just full of stuff, guys. Everywhere. These might all be returned items because a lot of them are kind of different.
You think they're returned?
Yeah, it looks like it. Some of this stuff is so random.
That's so cool.
There's a vacuum cleaner, Craftsman or something. Maybe defect items. I mean, just imagine why did they like leave all this stuff in here still?
These are boxes full of brand new phones.
There's boxes of brand new phone. Oh, those like calling ones.
Like really old phones, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this was their main headquarters. I mean, they had everything from all years. So that makes sense.
We mustered up the courage to enter the main lobby. We were in for a treat. This office was about to turn into a shopping mall.
Oh my god. By the way, there's that camera you were worried about.
There's two of them.
Oh my gosh, this is so tall.
The lobby was at an unimaginably large scale.
There's so many items here.
They also have a bunch of other workers and stuff in here.
Oh my gosh, SWAT team is in here.
Yeah. SWAT, dude. May 3rd.
Here they have the old hats. Bunch of items. It's very eerie in here.
That's the area they started the demo. They started right here. It's clean up. It's absolutely insane. This place is so
This is the main lobby.
This was the main greeting desk area.
Dude, everything's in there.
Everything's in there?
Everything's in there.
Oh my god.
Yep, I just walked in front of that.
That's like a Wi-Fi camera.
Actually?
Yeah.
You're kidding.
I had explored dozens of abandoned offices, many over 10 stories high. Still, nothing could compare to the scale of this building.
I really hope we're chilling.
Yeah, me too.
I was only going to be more amazed.
Oh my gosh, guys.
Dude, there's so much decay in here already.
Where?
Like right on the ceiling.
Oh, jeez. This has been sitting. Look at this architecture, guys. Strangely, there's clothes on the floor. Not sure from who or what. But just looking at this, you can really appreciate the architecture here. I mean, they really went all out with this building. Every aspect is really cool. You can really see the decay that's starting to take place here. This is like a shopping mall, seriously. It's so massive. This is such a beautiful building.
The sad reality is, after COVID-19, offices became obsolete. There would likely never be a use for this building again.
I can't believe this is being destroyed. Such a loss of so many things. This is completely untouched besides the demolition workers here. Look at that. This is really like a... Oh my gosh. This is beautiful.
The reason I say this was like a shopping mall is because there were literally businesses inside this office. When people were done working or on their break, they could enjoy some leisure time inside the building.
This isn't real. This doesn't feel real at all. I can't believe this. Look at that. They had little stores inside here too. Guys, this thing right behind me has to be one of the coolest things I've ever seen in an abandoned office. We have full-on trees, and it looks like a shopping mall. This is my all-time favorite office. I mean, it was beautifully built.
I would only continue to be amazed at what we would come across, room after room.
Building E, transport entry. This really is like a mall. Oh, wow. This is totally like a mall.
Just found the way to the other side of the building I was looking for earlier.
So this was like some store too. I wonder what kind of store.
Not sure.
grab and go beverages, snacks.
Very cool.
Yeah. Look, there's a store with everything in it.
No way.
Dude. Oh my gosh. Actually, there's just this stuff
Whoa,
left.
these cash registers look so cool. What is this, like a training store? Or was this like the gift shop?
I think it was a gift shop.
That's so cool. No, it's a sample store.
Oh, yeah.
This is for like training.
Oh, is that what that means?
Yeah, they were like showing you how to like do.
Oh my gosh.
That's so cool. Look, you got a little receipt paper from Sears too.
Wow.
That's so cool.
They had so much room that they literally just put one of these in their offices.
They don't take Amex, just so you know.
Okay.
That's why they went out of business.
Yeah. Looks like this stuff is just stuff that fell through the shelves over time.
Mm-hmm.
And they removed them.
Trash filter.
Yeah. We got a couple things back here. Some monitors.
Keyboard.
Oh, lots of keyboards. Oh, folks, we're at another one of the entrances. And there's a random rim. It was likely put on display here. But that's real. And that's kind of a nice one. Huh. Very random. But there's all this stuff here. Keys. Security stuff. Looks like a security vest for Sears or something. It's really gotten overgrown now. We don't
There's
even.
so many rooms that I got lost. I don't even know where we are anymore.
Yeah. Same.
And we're still on, I think, the first floor.
Yep.
We've explored like a little bit of the basement, a little bit of the first, a little bit of the second, and that's it.
Whoa.
Somebody broke that.
Oh yeah. Someone tried.
What is this? Restaurant telephone here.
Mm-hmm.
There's that camera. You see the camera? We walked right out in front of this camera.
You can see all the destruction that's currently taking place. Crazy, man. We got these old computers here.
Conference rooms.
Some other things. Whatever these are. What are these? I don't know what that is. More TVs. This is crazy, man. Whoa.
Yeah, that's cool. It's like all their training and business plans and stuff for Kmart and Sears.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is like where they did
Sears.
market research.
Market research.
Yeah.
After getting a bit lost, we went back to the lobby. A museum of old items was waiting for us. These items had history in Hoffman Estates and Sears.
Did we ever take a look at what this thing is?
It's a press machine for clothing. It's
Oh,
like an ironer.
they're saving it.
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness. Dude, this was definitely on display inside here, too.
Oh, you think?
Oh, that's why it's here. This is from like the
It says Hoffman.
Hoffman?
Yeah, he just pointed out that this looks like they're saving it because it was like on display. It says Hoffman. We're in Hoffman Estates.
Oh my gosh.
So this was probably part of Hoffman's history.
Oh yeah.
It's like a clothing ironer.
Oh my gosh.
Old TV on display.
It's just sitting here.
That's so cool.
That like doesn't belong here. It's so cool.
I know. It's such an odd thing, right?
Yeah. Guys, this is a piece of history and it's just gonna be destroyed. Very sad to see. I mean, this is probably all the way back from the 50s or 60s.
Nearby the display area was a Fifth Third bank.
Inside of the Sears.
This is a bank, by the way.
That's so cool.
Oh, those are small ones.
Yeah, small little vaults. Kind of cool. They had an alarm.
Oh, these are heavy.
Oops. Somebody removed the dials from them.
They tried to get in.
Kind of strange. Or they did get in.
Well, yeah, obviously.
It's probably the demo.
That's a cool view.
I wonder what's in here. It says employees only.
Probably more
Security
offices.
stuff.
You can actually see here they had the letters Fifth Third Bank. Dude, that's what these clothes are for. Look, recycling. So all this stuff is going to waste basically right now. All these people's clothes. That's such a shame. This is absolutely breathtaking, guys. Absolutely breathtaking.
We went down to the wing that was actively being demolished. All these rooms were being demolished with everything left behind.
Oh my goodness. This place is huge. Look at this building. It's being completely destroyed. The scale of this is just unreal. Anyways, we're heading down into here now.
Wow.
Oh my.
I cannot believe I don't understand that door. It doesn't open.
What is that?
Whoa.
Are those fish? There's something like swimming in there. And here's the current destruction, everybody.
This is what the entire building is going to look like in a couple
So
months.
here's where they started destroying the building, everybody.
Demolished with all the items still inside. It's a big waste if you ask me, but it's just part of the job.
Crazy to think we're the last ones to see this.
Yeah, pretty much.
Data not collected.
That is the beam of the building. Look at the
that
size.
fell? Yeah.
That's steel. Holy moly.
Hopefully nobody saw that camera. Maybe it's a good thing we didn't come in through that entrance. But look at all these chairs, man. They're so dusty.
Dude, there's an Apple computer.
Wait, what did I just see?
Just a floor above are untouched offices, each which held a person. Each was somebody's livelihood.
Audit stuff.
There's still so many offices, but just everything left. Got a cool map here. This is actually in the building that's like half demolished. Here we got a drawing of their house, whoever was in this office.
A company named Transform Co. purchased Sears recently.
This guy, so these are the proposed locations in Long Island.
These were the Transform Co. offices, and likely the last abandoned in the entire building.
So we've got a file here that says, from 2020, that says the grass has become overgrown and unsightly, and somebody's mad. Whoever received this is probably in trouble. But basically, this was, I think, called Transform Co., all these offices, whatever that means. There's a lot of stuff in here. And I think it had to do with real estate, if I'm not mistaken. And there's just a whole ton of stuff up in here. We have a Sears closing in Schaumburg. That's really cool. It's a news article. It's been printed out. So this was from 2021 when Sears closed at the mall up in Schaumburg, Illinois. I mean, there's really some stuff on this billboard, on this board here, that shows the sign of the times here. Amazon may take over JCPenney's and Sears. Crazy. Amazon. This is the restricted conference room. And here you go. We actually have some old photos of the Sears at the mall in Schaumburg, guys. Looks like it.
There were still thousands of cubicles and hundreds of rooms to look through, so we continued our journey.
Or if they just couldn't get in here because like security or something.
So we're basically on the very top now. And I already see an office down there. Looks completely preserved with food and coffee still there. You see that office down there?
Oh wow, yeah.
Oh, there's a couple. Holy smokes. What a view. It's like just completely frozen in time. I mean, the complexity of this building is astounding. There's so many things to check out. Look at this. Look at that painting. Sears. Oh, people did get in here. There is just a million offices, guys. Here we go. So this is where all the Sears distribution centers are, if you're interested. A lot do have a significant amount of things left behind. For some reason, there's a lot of Lego stuff in this room. I mean, look at this. So many things. Look outside, guys. It's a bit hard to see. This place is just towering. Another planning room. Oh, market research here too.
Well, I mean, you got to think that's what most of Sears would be, is for like trying to better their products and make more money. But part of Sears, I mean, each different building is probably like different parts of the system.
Mm-hmm.
Like you had the real estate people, you got the market people, you got advertising, you got planning, you got budgeting. Like different sections are for different parts of the company.
I see, yeah.
This one does a lot of like Christmas and Halloween decorations and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what I've noticed anyway. It's actually insane.
I can't believe how much is left, dude.
I mean, Sears is going bankrupt, so it kind of makes sense. They just up and left.
Mm-hmm. I mean, just look at these offices. This is just one random room. And we're finding all this stuff.
Look, this guy was in charge of tents.
Yep. That's this whole thing here. There's a tent at the front. Oh, Sears Holdings.
That's cool.
That is really cool. Dude, this gives me chills. Thanks for the memories.
Right?
That's it. Look at this, guys. You guys remember these? Oh my gosh, I swear I saw these at I got one of these when I was a little kid at Target. This was like from a long time ago. Look, demo video. This is a real display piece that they had here. I could go on and on about all these rooms with everything left inside them. Yeah, I knew you were kidding. Come on,
I'm not kidding. That was $100.
Actually looks like real when you're holding it. It's legit like the apocalypse happened almost. I mean, it feels like I'm in a movie where the world just ended and everything's left inside a lot of these spots. This is like a separate office. Maybe this one's empty. Whoa. Oh my gosh, everything's on the walls. All these papers. Oh my goodness. So, it appears that this room was used for testing different signs, it looks like. Commercials, maybe. Or whatever, you know what I mean? Advertisements. Maybe. Kind of showing different ones. This is crazy. This was just a big meeting room with all that stuff. Holy crap. Yeah, most of these offices are empty, but there's so many random things just throughout this whole building. I'm just like walking and I see just random things. Had fire extinguishers sprayed everywhere. But look at that. Still got all the papers left. Here we got another marketing room. Bunch of things here. All over the walls. Just left just as it was.
And that was just one room. Imagine the hundreds of others.
Guys, if you want to know why it's decayed, it's really hot up here, which is causing all this moisture to rise. That's why the ceilings looks like that. Gender reveal.
Baby boy.
We're in the Atrium building, and we're on the 8th floor. So there's like secret offices literally above the Atrium. Let me show you how deep this is. That's the floor.
We went to the roof to see the view.
Oh my gosh.
Absolutely insane. This place had its own.
This is a very populated area, but
There's the Atrium.
they could afford to have all this empty land for security, which is why there's nothing built here yet. Dude, this has to be my favorite office of all time, man.
I know. I was just talking to them about it. Allstate had nothing in it,
Yeah,
and this has close to everything.
yeah.
There's a lot. I wouldn't say it's everything, but it's a lot.
And it was easy. It wasn't even a mission, really.
No, I mean the door was just open.
Yeah. Look, there's the Now Arena. You will never get a view like this ever again at this exact spot, mind you. Think about that. There's all the water towers. There's Hoffman Estates. What's up?
Dude, we have like 80% of the building left to explore. I mean, we only touched like the basement and the first floor and then the top floor of this building. Not even the top floor, it was that floor. And then there's like 3 more levels.
Yep.
There's no way we can explore the whole thing, but
It would take us a week.
yeah.
I just saw a cop,
Staring at us.
so we got down.
He's just staring at the building. Yeah, we should get out of here.
Turns out that car was always parked there. But regardless, we ran away and came back the next day.
Hey, what's up, guys? We're back. It's another day, and we missed out on a lot. There's a lot more here to actually check out. Hey, Decay Midwest, you want to explain like what we are gonna check out today?
Pretty much, we only explored like 20% of the offices, so we have to go try to find as many of those as we can. There's supposedly a soundproof room, like $1 million soundproof room. And then there's also a panic room inside of one of the executive, like big table rooms, like one of the boardrooms. So we're gonna try to find that. Supposedly there's a daycare we missed too. We're gonna also try to find that.
Oh yeah. So there's all these like little stores, as you've probably seen inside this kind of mall area. Look at that. These, I think, Decay, I think these were all the businesses that Sears ran. Holy.
I think you're right.
A&E, Brand Central, Craftsman, Die Hard, Kenmore, Kmart, Pharmacy, Land's End.
A bunch of different Sears. They have
Yeah.
an auto center, hometown services, everything.
Wow. That is a lot. There's stuff here. Repro Graphics at Sears Holdings. So this was maybe a graphics kind of area. It says 2018. Actually, look at that. This is all kind of still set up and left behind as it was.
I found something for you.
Yo, tax is done here.
Service office.
Tax preparation.
Yeah, go check.
Whoa. Dude, they left the computers behind. Everything's kind of left behind here. That's crazy. I can't believe how much stuff they just like forgot about. Wow. But yeah, this is pretty darn cool. This room, it's got nothing left. But yeah, guys, this was kind of the tax kind of area. Look at that, guys. Hello. Добрый день. Здравствуйте. And then some other languages I don't understand. But yeah, here we got Arabic. Yeah. Anyways, we're off to find the executive's office with a panic room. Home theater. Was there a theater here?
I don't think so.
Oh no.
Panasonic.
Zenith.
Oh,
That's old.
shoot.
These are some of the old companies that died out that they adopted. So we're in another one of these kind of data center rooms. Check this out, guys. They have a little control panel here. Editors, videotape library. So maybe they're editing videos here, guys. It looks like it's possible. Look at all this stuff that's just left, though. Guys, right here we actually have what appears to be a recording studio. So this is where they were recording things. You can see right here, look. Literally, they were recording things right here for their company. We have a microphone here, I believe, something of the sort. And look, something to read off of speeches, something to read off of papers. And on the walls here, look, that's all soundproofing stuff. So they were 100% recording stuff in this room, guys. Over here, we have what appears to be more data stuff here. As you can see, all this stuff is left behind, you know, kind of the technical room. Lots of computers, stuff to process videos, all that. And all this equipment is just sitting here abandoned. There is so much stuff here, guys. Look at all this. I love these old computers or monitors. Dude, there's so much stuff in here. This is crazy. Oh, that's a camera. They have a recording camera here, I think. That's crazy. Holy crap. This is like, everything's like left here. I'm still in shock. We just keep finding more and more rooms. Oh my goodness. All over the floor there's like recording stuff. There is so much crap here. What the heck is this?
The items in this room would probably sell for 10 grand minimum on eBay.
Whoa, guys, look. This is some stuff you see in like the newsrooms. What is this? Dude, these are sick. They look like cameras, but they're not. They're monitors. Oh my gosh, like what else are we gonna find here? Look at this one. That's like a mirror, and there's a monitor down there. Guys, this entire branch of the building is like, look at this makeup room. This is all for filming, guys. And there's a lot left behind. This is another room to edit. Not much left behind in here. What else do we got here? Storage. Oh my gosh. This room, guys. Look at this. This room is for actually filming. Oh my gosh, this is an abandoned film set, guys. Oh my gosh. They were literally filming stuff for TV here. Look at all this stuff on the floor. All this recording equipment, lighting. Wow. And all these like props for the walls and the background and everything. This is wild, guys. Yo, there's still so much more left. We got all these remotes.
We just found this wing. It's called the workroom.
This is the workroom, guys. There's a lot of stuff here. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe how much stuff they just straight up abandoned in this building. We are going to be here for a long time, and this is the second day. This other room here next to it, the workroom, they have a lot of really big TVs left behind here. It's funny how so much stuff is outdated, but hey, if it works, it works, am I right? But yeah, this was abandoned. I mean, no one wants to buy these big TVs anymore, probably. So that makes sense. And just random junk and garbage all around here. This is projection room. Let's see what we can find in here.
What room is this?
Projection.
We just found the projection room. This looks actually kind of cool. Got a preview screen right there.
What is this?
This is where they would control the projections that were displayed for the conferences and stuff.
Oh,
In those conference rooms.
cool. Found a video conference room here. I think they would have like called people like maybe from other countries like in this room, maybe.
That's pretty cool.
Bunch of little monitors here.
It's not.
There's so much we just haven't seen.
Happy Valentine's Day, 2018.
This room was abandoned maybe 2018 then.
Maybe. Whoa. Dude, how do we just keep finding stuff?
Yeah, I know. What is that?
A giant, like, soundproof padded case.
I wonder what was in there.
I don't know, it says something. Batteries for something.
Oh. Some kind of expensive equipment.
Yeah. It's another battery.
Pro Pack 14. So there's this random door with like a little code lock on there. And inside, guys, look at all this stuff. So I'm thinking it's maybe a security room, but this stuff looks like demo. Like almost a security demo room. Because look, we have metal detectors here that are just not attached to anything. We have all these different, look, every security camera here is different. So these are all like the security measures, guys, on the ceiling. Look at that. Look, they have they have something on the door here that tells you that's like a metal detector. We got this here, we got that, we got that. We got so much stuff here. Fire alarm. We got a room here. Looks like appears to be a monitoring.
Bunch of motion sensors and ADT and everything.
Mm-hmm. So this is probably like a security camera computer. These
Yo,
were
look at this.
monitors.
Sears loss prevention.
Whoa.
That's part of their loss prevention program.
Oh yeah.
That's
Okay.
so cool.
It's like the loss prevention room maybe. But yeah, all this stuff, look. This is all just examples that they would show people. Oh my gosh. So these are all their products and stuff. Oh, look at that. Here's a photo, guys. We have a lot of photos. Look. Look at this. Yo. This is really cool. Look at that. Is this inside the building? It might be. And yeah, look, more monitors, more just stuff everywhere. We have a whole thing of products right here too. This is a small room, so they had to like put all their examples just everywhere, I guess.
This is a motion sensor.
So these cubicles might have actually been for security. There's a ton of stuff here. These are like Wi-Fi routers for security systems or just in general. You got some security camera boxes. Let's see if there's a camera in here. There might have been, not anymore. Wait, that looks really fun.
Back at the main lobby, we noticed people had been here already. Somebody falsely wrote Decaying Midwest's name on the marker board inside one of the security rooms.
Ain't
What?
no way.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, what the hell? Who tried to set me up?
Bro, someone just put his ad in there and it wasn't him.
Who tried to set me up, man?
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I can't wipe it off. Use your finger.
Just draw over it.
Oh, shoot, video permit marker.
Dude, why would they do
What are
that?
you doing? Don't do it.
They didn't even say it right. It's not even decay. I don't know.
I don't see a eraser.
Anyways, guys, check this room out. This must have been the main security room.
Oh, yeah, it does. What? Yeah, it's definitely.
Right at the front. Everything's left behind.
Look how, like, advanced this is. This is crazy.
Yeah, dude. They really had a building to protect. Look, they made food here. There's a microwave. Walkie-talkies.
It works, guys.
Oh, nice. Good, good, good. But this was probably the last room that was abandoned because they definitely use this a lot. There's more stuff here as well. Looks like maybe security jackets.
Over here, I almost got scared thinking there was a worker. Just my buddy Evan. There's a lot of Evans in the world.
Looks like we got fire alarms
Anyway,
here
someone-
and the keys to disconnect them.
Okay, I'll redo it then.
There's a lot of people. We ran into
All right,
another
so I thought we
explorer.
ran into a worker. Just turns out it was my buddy. So he tried to scare us.
There was yet another pair of stairs in the lobby that we'd missed, an entire floor, and we were about to be shocked at what we would find.
I think this is
the
the
Kmart.
Kmart. Yeah.
Oh, I think you just found the Kmart store. It's like almost a full-size Kmart.
There's literally an abandoned shopping center in this building.
It is. Look. Double A's, hearing aids, specialty stuff.
Oh my
valuable
gosh.
Batteries.
This is like a hybrid mall office or something. It's pretty cool. Wait, this is the Sears. The other one might have been the Kmart.
This is the Sears?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
Dude. Batteries.
Dude, they're all empty.
Oh.
But these are all their products.
Whoa. Dude, that is so cool.
There's an entire shelf.
Holy crap.
Oh my god. Like this is all kids' toys and puzzles and
I
stuff.
could say they're like full.
Nah, these ones are empty.
Mm-hmm.
This is just a mock-up store, not a real store. Crazy though. Blue's Clues, Octopus, everything, like all kinds of stuff, like Barbie, Disney princess stuff, Play-Doh.
Look, they even like had cutouts, bro. I bet these would like sell to somebody who collects these.
You think?
These are literally demo items, dude. That's insane.
Look,
That is so cool.
it's just got a fake car in it.
Whoa. Dude, these are like one ever made type deals.
Yeah, these are literally like just fake products.
Dude. Dude, I swear this might actually sell to a collector, man. Wow. I used to collect Hot Wheels cars. This is crazy. So guys, I just saw a little portion here. I'm curious on what we'll find back here, but this was definitely some kind of Sears store or something. Microwave lab. So they had fridges in here, it looks like. And refrigeration lab. Okay. Well, here's where the fridges would have been. But yeah, ultimately pretty empty. Kite center. Bunch of random crap here. Shelves. Boxes. What a find though, guys. I mean, really. This is like history almost. Like, these were only made for a fake store.
What'd you find?
Just all these like fake boxes. Like, I think this is like history. Maybe it should be saved. Some collector, man, would be obsessed with this stuff. You'll never see one of these again, guys. I'm just saying. Yeah, guys. I mean, this big area. This was used to train employees. It appears. Just a fake store, completely fake. Inside of this office. This place really had everything, guys. This is the most shocking place I've probably ever explored, office-wise. The amount of, like, extra stuff here is crazy. Alright, somehow we ended up in the basement, but we just keep finding so many random crazy rooms just by opening random doors. I'm telling you.
Pharmacy right there. Dude, what if that small one wasn't even the Kmart?
Maybe.
This is the big Kmart.
Yeah, this could be another store. Guys, I think we found another fake store.
Yeah, this is like a fake appliance store.
Oh my gosh. Yo. What is that?
Connected home.
Connected home.
Dude, Ring Security. Best
Yo.
Buy.
Oh my
Whoa.
gosh.
Nest and Ring Security.
Like, they had little things that. So this TV would have like had like played like advertisements and stuff. Ultimately though, guys, this store is much emptier than the other ones. We do have this little room here area, but this is just kind of boxes, honestly. But you can see they really They just kind of made walls here, you know. There probably would have been like phones or something here. Holy scrap, everybody. Fat Kappa.
Look how thick that is.
Yeah. Alright, so we're on the second floor office now. And a lot of these cubicles just, look at this. They just left everything. I love you, Dad. You're the best dad ever. Just full of crap here, guys. I mean, this looks like a freaking disaster zone. There's so much crap in here, guys. What in the world? Every darn office. Every cubicle. Dude, this is like legitimately insane. There's like computers. So many freaking computers, guys. Oh my gosh. What are these? These look like MacBooks. Dells. Oh my gosh. Wow. There's so much stuff.
Whoa. I don't remember there being that much. It's only been a couple days.
What? More stuff got destroyed?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, they get their work done pretty quick, I would say. Yeah.
Wow. That's insane.
So holy crap, guys, these offices with like everything left is connected to the complete destruction side. So look, this whole room is literally being destroyed while there's all these computers. Look, there's like all this dust and everything. This is crazy. Yo, more rooms with so much TVs and monitors. This is the coolest office ever. But yeah, I wanted to see the part. It's kind of cool. Like, it looks like a bomb went off. Look. So all these offices with everything left is just freaking getting destroyed right now. Look at this room. This room is full of presents, although they are empty, just boxes. Actually, interestingly enough, there's a sign that says don't liquidate these rooms. So these were just supposed to be mainly frozen in time. I mean, it looks like they did take some stuff out. We've got batteries. These are all the batteries for these laptops. These are pieces of a laptop, I think. Oh, these are all destroyed laptops. All this stuff is in just such disarray. I mean, I can't stress this enough. There's just so many, like, rooms here.
You've got mail. You've got mail. You've got mail.
The amount of waste that I had just seen is undescribable.
They're just tearing it down with all of the computers in here.
I know. My gosh.
It'd be like recycling.
To show you guys how nature will always survive, look at this. We have a plant growing in a water bottle that's still alive, even though this office has probably been closed for 4 years or more. How many more of these offices you guys want to see? There's so many just like this. Crazy. I mean, they didn't plan on reselling it, that's for sure. We actually have a photo of all the people still set up here.
That's inside the building.
Yeah.
That's inside this building. Look,
Yeah.
the trees.
So these here were the folks that worked on this, this office or this building. Very cool. I wonder what all their individual stories are, you know? All just hanging out here. They were probably, a lot of them were friends and co-workers, all that. So we're on the executives floor now, about the 6th floor. We've been looking for this panic room for a while, and I think we found it.
Yo, bro, over here, over here.
So these offices are actually pretty empty upstairs. Still a lot of stuff.
Alright, I found it. We're back by the main entrance area. Over here, we have a nice sound recording room, which is kind of cool, / projection room. In here, we are back in the main conference area. And this right here. It's not super discreet, but yeah, it's part of the wall. And you would open it up, and there was a locked door right there. So you could only get in here if you had a key. And then there was a safe.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Whoa!
So this was the panic room.
Dang, dude. That's sick.
Literally hidden inside of the conference room.
Imagine how much money this had.
Safe is probably super heavy.
I think someone tried to get in here.
I think they did get in.
Yeah.
Did not mean to drop it.
This was a chill room. They got wine and wine glasses. Whoa, what a view.
Most of these rooms up here are empty. For the executive suites, I did not expect that.
So, yeah, guys, they had a whole private road to this area. And right back there is actually a baseball field. But yeah, they really wanted their privacy here. I mean, they had guard towers, all these locked gates, you know, because this was a huge place, you know.
Dude, I just noticed there's a basketball court.
Oh, yo, I actually got caught there like 3 years ago or something. Scary just told me to leave. This is before it was like, this is like a couple months after it went abandoned. There used to be a bunch of trees back there. I was just kind of hanging out there. It's cool. But yeah, guys, this is kind of the main executive suite. They probably had a lot of time to clear out, but there's a ton of these rooms too. I mean, this is just one side of the building. You got a photo here of a private jet photo shoot. Like they stanced all these up just for a photo. Taken in the early 2000s, it looks like. But yeah, real cool room. A lot of expensive furniture and all that. Ultimately pretty empty, but... Oh, and they had their own shower. It's back there. I'm getting real tired. I mean, we've been walking all around this building. But it's there. There's a shower. Well, maybe we'll see another one. We're on the 5th level now. Yeah, we got to cross. Look at these cool couches, though. But yeah, we're trying to get to the top of this food court still. And I think I found a way. We gotta go one more floor up. Yo, we are up here now. I've been trying to get here for a while. Guys, check this out though. This moves. It's like rotating. And this is probably to work on the glass here.
Along these railings, all the way across the courtyard.
Dude, if you stepped on the glass, it'd probably break, maybe. That's why this is here.
You think so?
Or it's just like, so they don't put anything heavy here. You have a big view here. Just to show you how large this place is. Look at all the tops of the buildings that you can see.
That solar panel camera's pointed this way.
Really?
Yeah.
He says there's a camera pointed this way.
To a different section.
But yeah, this place is massive.
But yeah, you can see right into the maintenance rooms.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see right in there. Well guys, we are right above the trees in the atrium kind of area, but what a view, as always. This place is huge. Got broken glass up there for some reason. This building's like a mirror. So guys, there's all these like little tower parts, and like each one of these is like a friggin' 8-story office. So we're just going through, like, maybe we've been through 7 office levels in just random parts of this building. It is so incredibly massive. We can't even, like, we can't even get to all these. There's no way. Oh, man. Look, even back there. Oh, my gosh.
So this was called the Terrace, this Sears Food Services. Oh, cafeteria. Oh yeah.
I thought I
This
had
is
like
cool,
4 more
man.
hours of footage,
They had
but I
their
guess
own
not.
like
We'll end the video
places to
at
eat
the
in
dining
here,
hall,
restaurants.
arguably the most empty room here.
Wow. So this was probably some maybe party room. It looks like.
I think this was the dining room
Oh, yep, dining
for the
room.
restaurant. That's so cool. I don't know
Surprised
why
it's still
flipped
here.
over like that.
Could flip it back, maybe. No, I don't
No,
want to
too
bother.
heavy.
Yeah.
Jesus.
The TV is still up. Hey, Decay, I see another camera right there.
Where?
Yeah, it's looking right at you. Oh,
Supposedly there was a sale of all the items in the
And there's
building.
no power,
However,
so-
the dining hall seems to be the only place
This
where
is-
stuff is
So
actually
these were
taken
placed
out.
definitely after it was abandoned, but there's no power anymore, so it doesn't matter. So that one back there, at the front of the building, has everything. Is not working either. This is literally the largest office in this entire office park. By far, it takes up like a huge chunk. You can see all the offices around here, but look at this beautiful outside. I mean, this isn't just some ugly office. They really made it with character. They made a lot of this building with character. Look at this old style carpet from the 80s. Look at that, guys. They even had plants. As you dined. Oh my gosh. This is a whole buffet. Oh my gosh. I would have loved to eat here. I mean,
For soda and stuff.
back in the day, I think this was actually open to the public, so you could walk into this office and eat here, if I'm not wrong. Dude, this is crazy. Would you have eaten here?
Oh yeah, this is insane.
Yeah.
I don't think this was open to the public though.
I heard it might have.
It might.
Here's the old soda fountains. They salvaged a couple things, as you can see, but ultimately all this stuff was left. I mean, they tried to sell what they could, and they clearly couldn't. Starbucks, everybody.
Doesn't look very impressive, but
Yeah, it's the
Still pretty cool.
Starbucks.
oh, this might have been the subway.
There's even more like things. Look, this is a price thing.
Price That's cool.
$169.
I think there's.
Dishwashing area. Not too impressive.
I've never seen a belt that long before though.
Yeah, this is cool. This is some real industrial stuff. This is probably where plates and stuff would have been. Well, guys, I am completely exhausted. This has been a 2-day excursion through this massive, massive building. And I think I'm going to end the video here. I think we've seen everything that's unique in this entire building. There's so much more to check out, but it would just be offices with stuff. And we've seen quite a bit of that. So that's about it for Sears, I would say. This is by far one of the coolest abandoned offices I've ever seen in my entire life. Everything's left, and it's like the largest office I think I've ever been to. By far. Allstate was smaller than this. Absolutely incredible, guys. I appreciate you guys watching, so leave a like if you liked the video.
It's closing hundreds of stores. There are rumors of Sears going into bankruptcy. Well, we can get the answers to that as we welcome Lou D'Ambrosio. He's the CEO of Sears Parents Company to Studio 57 this morning. Hello, Lou D'Ambrosio. Good to see you.
Pleasure to see you, Gail.
So you've heard all the rumors, I know.
I have.
So should the Sears shoppers be worried?
I think the Sears shoppers should not listen to what they hear.
Are the reports of your death premature or greatly exaggerated?
Greatly exaggerared. In fact,
How
remember,
so?
at the end of the day, customers vote with their wallet.
Yes.
We had 40 billion votes last year. So we had $40 billion worth of sales last year. Over 1 billion people visited our stores and website last year. So in fact, there's still a lot of people coming to Sears.
So why are you closing all these stores?
Yeah.
Well, we're closing stores because we want to continue to improve the operations. And clearly, there were errors that we've made in the past. We could have executed better. But I would say mostly, Charlie, we want to reconnect with the customers in ways that we haven't done in several years. And I think the strategy we have in place will enable us to do that.
How did you get into trouble? What happened?
I think, like any company that is successful, at times if it loses its focus on its most important constituent, which are its customers, you could wander a bit. And some of our execution has not been stellar. But we're addressing all of that. And I think with the new programs we're rolling out, the new membership program we're putting in place, I think you're going to see a new Sears.
Sears has new kinds of competition too, not only Walmart, but also Target and other stores that are other companies that are doing better than Sears. Yet Sears had the brand name, Sears had the reputation, Sears had a lot going for it.
Sears resides for most of us deep in the American consciousness. And we have this set of brands, whether it's Kenmore, Die Hard, Craftsman, to be special. Yeah. And those brands and that brand reputation has endured. And now by refocusing on the customer and giving them the types of services they want, for example, if you buy something, you don't like it, you want to return it, no receipt required. You want to buy something online, pick it up in the store, guaranteed to do it within 5 minutes.
So what do you think a customer most wants? Because Sam Walton thought he wanted quality at low prices, low prices, low prices. I mean, that was the genius that made them successful.
I think price is important, but it's not the only thing. I think what customers want is great quality, affordable prices, and outstanding service. So if we provide a Kenmore washer with great service, we will, in many situations, get that sale.
The obvious question is, why do you think you can do it now? These are things that have been tried before. Eddie Lampert, who's a private equity genius who got control of Sears, has wanted to change this company for a long time. I mean, he is a very smart man, and he's been unable to do it, even though he had a hands-on approach.
Eddie's incredibly smart. He's passionate. He's put his money where his mouth is in terms of, this company is 125 years old. Nobody has committed more of their financial resources to this company.
But it seems to have gotten worse rather than better.
Well, when you're transforming something, it doesn't happen overnight. The whole world is changing, right? Technology is changing the way we work, the way we live, the way we shop. People could go online tonight, then go look at the product in the store, and then on the way home, go to the mobile application to order it. We're going to allow that to be a very simple, a very seamless process for our customers. And actually, I think many of the investments that we've made, you're going to see the results of those coming in the short term.
Let me just say, I love the no receipt required policy.
Great.
So bravo to you for that.
Way to go, Gail.
And I love your enthusiasm, because clearly you don't look like a guy who's worried, but it has to be very disconcerting and troubling to see the headlines about Sears. So when you look at it, Lou, what do you think that you need to do? I mean, what concerns you most? What do you think you need to do? I hear you say about putting the customer first. I get that. But at home, when you go home, what are you thinking? About what you need to really do to get the message?
Yes, I'm thinking about how do we provide the type of services that make you have an extraordinary experience in today's environment. What's happening is technology is changing so much.
Yes.
We believe technology can make the shopping experience more personal, not less personal. So when we provide deals to you, Gail, we want your deal to be different than, say, Charlie's deal, because it's based on what you want.
Charlie and I like a deal.
Like a deal. But you probably like different deals, right? I mean, we could provide,
We do like different deals.
Look, we could
He's
provide
not
Charlie
into
the red
shoes.
dress, but I mean, but really, it's a
Yes.
personalized deal based on what you want. It's the type of services that you want. Social shopping. Through our website on Shop Your Way, you could go on and track your friends to see what they're buying, and you could be cued into a purchase if that's what you want. And the whole concierge service that has been in the past exclusively for the kind of certain tier of customer, we're going to kind of democratize that type of benefit for the masses. We have well over 100 million customers at Sears.
How long do you give this opportunity to turn Sears around?
Well, first of all, we have plenty of time. and we're a financially very strong company. We have several $1 billion of liquidity between our cash
and more when you sell off assets.
Where the opportunity presents itself to get a lot of value for assets, we will consider that. But make no mistake about it, we're here to transform this company to make it great again. You know, when I first became involved in Sears, we all think about our personal memories.
Yep.
And for me, it was my dad taking me to the Sears Auto Center. You know, we grew up in a blue-collar background. And when we used to go to the Sears Auto Center and watch the tires get rotated, it reminded me how special this place was.
Shopping with parents is a great thing to do.
And bringing this company back into that American consciousness, but using the technology of today to create extraordinary service for our members is what we're going to do.
Nice to have you at the table, Lou.
My pleasure.
I don't know if I want you to know what I'm buying, Mr. Rose. I would like to keep track of you. Thank you, Lou
Yeah, thank you.
D'Ambrosio. Thank you.